So I have the honor and privilege to welcome Dr. Krishnakumar, who has experience in multiple fields, but he is an engineer, an MBA, an MPhil, a PhD, and a retired professor, and has extensive knowledge in this field. And today he agreed to be a part of this session, and because this is what he likes to do as a hobby and as an as a charity for the society, where he wants to educate the people about the importance of health in general, and has massive experience regarding how to improve the gut health. So let me welcome on this virtual stage Dr. Krishnakumar. And sir, we would want to hear from you. You can start with your introduction, and then let's learn about gut health in general and how Cultriix as a product can help the Indian audience in supporting the same. So Dr. Kumar, you have to present screen now.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Deepshika, for that wonderful introduction. Let me go ahead and share my screen.
Are you able to do that? If not, we can.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll do that right away. Yes, here it is. Can all of you see my screen?
Yes, we can. Just do a slideshow, sir.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes. Am I audible, Deepshika?
Perfect. You sound loud and clear.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much. Good morning from India to all of you. It's a privilege and a pleasure meeting all of you online today to share my experience. Just before going ahead, I would just like to introduce myself. I'm a retired professor, as Deepshika has already introduced me. Thanks to the kind words that you said. I carry an experience of 42 years, and I take a keen interest in health because I started understanding and researching about my own health, because health is important for every individual, and all my family members are doctors, and I take a very keen interest in educating people about health and awareness. So I do it as a service, and there's a lot of pleasure that has when you do it as a service. There's a lot of things happening around you, because the whole universe is filled with a lot of positivity. And when you serve someone with passion, especially in helping people to maintain their health, which is really a big missing link today in everybody's life. I had a very great journey, in fact, of helping so many individuals live a very healthy life. I would like to share that in a different forum, but straight getting to the point here in the agenda, my talk would be centered on 4 areas. I would set the agenda: understanding our human system, basically health and disease. Why we all suffer today. What is it that we fail to understand? That's what I'm going to first address. Then I'm going to move on to probiotics, understanding the role of probiotics and its function, basically, on our system, human system, basically. Before which I'll also touch upon certain concepts of how our human system is built. Then I will talk about the importance of probiotics in our daily lives and its benefits. Then I will move on to why Cultriix. Why are we today talking about Cultriix as a product, unique product in India? And I'll be touching upon this product vis-a-vis the other products available in the market, with the background, what I said already, which I will be covering. So you'll be able to relate and understand how really this product can add value. and what it can do and what people need to be aware of. So with this, I'll straight get into the topic. So first of all, if you want to be healthy, all of us should understand about our body, isn't it? Am I right? Can you give a thumbs up? So understanding our body or system is really something very important. Let's start from scratch. So the building blocks of our body is basically the cells. Am I right? So the cells are the building blocks. So before that, how is health defined? Health is absence of disease. I repeat, health is absence of disease. Okay, the next question comes up. What then is disease? I'll be talking about it, but before that, let's talk about health. So, physical, mental, and social well-being is health. So, health encompasses three things. One is physical wealth, well-being, mental well-being, and social well-being. Now, what is wellness then? So, wellness is achieving a lifelong process. So, wellness is a kind of a journey or a lifelong process of making the right choices. See, it all matters on choices. What we choose to do, what we choose to eat, and adopting and very healthy habits to achieve your highest potential. Only when you're healthy, you can probably give your best to this world. I hope all of you agree with me. And so, building a healthy society is our primary goal of Cultriix. So, basically, when you build a nation with lots of healthy people, I think they can contribute to the economic development of a nation. So, when I talk about wellness, it encompasses physical, emotional, spiritual, occupational, environmental, and functional. This is what the World Health Organization defines as well being. So, today we are moving from health to well being. Health to well being. So, when you talk about health, it's about reactive. See, for example, when you fall sick, you go to the doctor and say that you're sick, and he diagnoses you and prescribes certain medicines to you, and you get well. This is health. So you're worried about your health. What is wellness then? It's a proactive process. So it's like a preventive maintenance. So you ensure and do everything that you should do every day so that you don't fall sick. But today, unfortunately, in the society, Indian society, what we see, people become sick and then run to the doctor. They don't take any preventive measures. That's where I think I should pitch in, and every one of you will understand the importance of how health supplements like probiotics, nutrients, proteins, vitamins, everything can really add a great value in maintaining your well-being. So basically, even for the nutrients, proteins that you take through your normal diet to be absorbed in your system, you need a very healthy gut. So again, I'm relating the gut health, the importance of gut health, about which I'll be addressing in my subsequent, talk. So that's very, very important. So let's.
Are you going less and gaining more? That's a gut reaction. Make the change to support digestive wellness and see the difference. Introducing Cultriix, a nutraceutical product designed to support digestive wellness with dietary.
Okay, we will stop here for a brief pause. So basically, what is disease? Disease is a condition that disrupts the normal structure or function of the body. Anything that disrupts the normal function or structure of the body. As I said, I would ask you to again go back. Arogya Swami Joseph has raised his hand. So do I take the questions now or can I reserve it to the end? Okay, anyway. Arogya Swami, I cannot mute you. Probably, can you unmute yourself and ask the question?
Dr. Kumar, we can take the question and answers at the end of the session, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's better. So, Arogya Swami Joseph, I would kindly request you to put your question on hold, and I'll definitely address your question at the end of this presentation. Definitely, I'll take it. Thank you. So, disease is any condition that disrupts the normal structure and function of a cell. So, basically, I want you to go back and relate to our body is made of cells, and these cells are building blocks of your tissues and organs. So, several trillions of your cells form tissues, and again, the tissues form organ. This is how your body is made of. So, how does the cell damage happen? So you need to understand the cell damage basically, like at the core level. See, there are two types of invaders. One is external invaders, which can damage our cells. So what is external invaders? External means which comes from outside. So, for example, you take a junk food, then you're introducing a microbiome which is not good for bacteria, which is not good for your gut. So you're damaging your gut. That's external invaders. Then second is certain internal system malfunctioning also can happen. How does the internal malfunctioning start or happen? See, the reality of health is when only you realize the importance of health only when you fall sick. But I would advise you to, from today, look at health from a different perspective. So don't take things for granted. Rather, be very, very cautious about protecting and preserving your health. So what happens is the internal system, when you start adding the wrong foods, it may not immediately respond. You may have a strong immune system. At a particular point in time, an imbalance in microbiomes is created, and that's the point where the trigger starts. And this trigger really is an alarm for you. And then when you go to the doctor, sometimes it's too late. The doctor says you already have damaged probably one of your organs. And he starts prescribing you or puts you on very stringent medication. I would help you understand this through a very simple example. Today, consuming fast foods has become a way of life, not only in India, abroad. So Indians learned this for the past, you can see the recent young generation is almost addicted to fast foods. So fast foods contain unhealthy fats. That's first culprit. Then sugars. And third is refined carbohydrates. There are three culprits in fast foods. So from today, when you take fast foods, please be aware of these three culprits. What does this do in your body? So you eat it. This triggers inflammation, which is called oxidative stress. This induces an oxidative stress. So when you pump in these unhealthy fats, sugar especially, and refined carbohydrates, you add extra calories. The extra calories, what you call, flood into your bloodstream and lead to a cellular damage. I hope you understand how the process starts. Once the cellular damage, as I said, is done, you're damaging your tissue and probably your organ. So this is how the whole process of the disease works. Now I'll come to the probiotics. So probably yes. So what is probiotics? Let's understand what is probiotics. There is a gut microbiome here. I'll be touching upon it. Just hold on for the time being. So probiotic at the fundamental level is a beneficial bacteria and yeast. So I would advise all of you to make notes so that when you talk to your team or leaders also, you're very clear. So fundamentally, what is a probiotic? If somebody asks you, it's a bacteria which is beneficial, and it is yeast and bacteria. That's it, as simple as that. Now, what is the role of probiotics? Next question. Okay, why should I take probiotics? How does it help me? Very good. Probiotic cells this probiotic protects your cells from being damaged. As I now told you, walked you through, I told you about how cell is a building block. I told you how cells are damaged, how disease is created, what is health and wellness. Now I'm addressing the question. Now, when you protect your cells from being from damage, you're going to benefit from being healthy. So, how does the cells get damaged? Due to two things. One is oxidative stress. So, oxidative stress is a word which is being often used but not understood. So, oxidative stress is very simple. It is an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants. It's free radicals and antioxidants. Okay. Now, what happens is antioxidants neutralize the free radicals. But when free radicals exceeds the antioxidants, what happens? Then you're in trouble. Then you're driven to a condition of oxidative stress, which damages your cell. So the basic, what you call probiotic, helps strengthen your intestinal barrier. So intestine is your stomach lining. When you strengthen your intestine barriers, you're protecting your gut. It's very clear, right? Now, this probiotic also crowds out harmful pathogens which enter your body. Pathogens are microorganisms that cause disease. So pathogens are microorganisms which can cause disease. So this probiotic acts as a defense mechanism and crowds out these pathogens from your system. That's a very important function. And pathogens are nothing but virus, bacteria, fungus, or parasite. So these are the four basic things that can enter into your gut and then into your bloodstream and probably can stay there for a certain amount of time and can cause the great damage or risk to you. So basically, the oxidative stress, I said, can damage your cells and also prevent you from it damages also the proteins and DNA. That's another big problem that happens. So this probiotic introduces good helpful bacteria into the system and balances or creates a natural balance of microorganisms in your gut. That's the major role of probiotics. I hope I'm very clear in whatever I said now. Now, for our body, for our cell, the next question is, what is the fuel? For example, when you drive your car, the fuel is your diesel or petrol. It's a very simple question that anybody would answer. Of course, we have the EV vehicles, which again requires a battery, which has to be charged. Assume if the battery is not charged, can your car run? No. If you don't have diesel or petrol in your car, it can't run. So we need fuel for our cells. So what is the basic fuel for our cells? So basically the food that we take, which has the nutrients and proteins, vitamins. So again, these nutrients have to be absorbed by our system, and this is done basically by the gut, which absorbs and sends it to the bloodstream. So to help absorb these nutrients again, the basic function is the probiotic assists in absorption of these nutrients. When these nutrients 100% will be absorbed with a lot of efficiency, only when your gut health is 100%. See, normally you have a gut health. Everybody has a gut health. But again, it depends on the condition. If your gut health is only 60%, whatever nutrients you take will be absorbed to the extent of only 60%. I hope you have to be very clear on this point. That's why some people question, sir, I take a lot of proteins and nutrients, but still I don't understand what is happening. It is again, you have forgotten that your gut, you have forgotten to pay attention to your gut, which is very, very basically important. So that's where you have to pay. Now next, what is poor gut health? What is poor gut health? As I said, it's the imbalance that is created by the microbiome. And let's understand it a bit, if you permit me to just talk about the role of microbiome, which is very important. See, microbiome is a community of microorganisms. It's a community means it's a cluster of microorganisms living together in a particular habitat. Habitat means home. So it's a community of microorganisms. Now, do you think only human systems have this microbiome? No. Even plants have this, animals have this, and they have their own unique microbiome. That's very important. Soils and oceans also carry microbiome. Many of you may not be aware of this. That's why I'm just drawing your attention to this. And this microbiome plays a vital role in health of the living systems, and we are connected with the environment. The whole universe is interrelated and interdependent. We depend on this ecosystem, and there is a balance which has to be sustained. So the human gut microbiome is essential for our digestion and absorption of the nutrients which I said. So human gut microbiome, there is a microbiome in the human gut. Human gut microbiome is very important. So there is evidence that there is a lot of scientific evidence that it plays a very important role in what you call the process of brain and overall mental health. So, which also is one of the benefits. I'll be talking about it, mental health and the microbiome. So, microbiomes in soil, for example, are fundamental in a nitrogen cycle, or creating the nitrogen cycle, or keeping the food cycle alive. How many of you know that microbiomes provide 50% of oxygen generated on Earth each year? The oxygen, the life that we breathe, comes from the microbiomes in the ocean. This is a startling fact, isn't it? We all think it comes from the trees. No, it comes from microbiomes in the oceans, from the ocean. So with this, I'll again move back to the point here, the poor gut health. Okay, so as I said, microbiomes are beneficial. There are and harmful micro organisms when they fall out of proportions. So microbiomes have two things. One is you have beneficial microbiome and harmful microorganisms and beneficial microorganisms, as I said earlier. When an imbalance is created, your health gets affected or impacted. Now, what are the causes of poor gut health? So the next question is, okay, we have understood what is gut health, but why we are suffering from poor gut health? Point number one is eating highly processed and sugary foods. I want all of you to, again, I'm reiterating whatever I said earlier. Highly processed foods. From today, start avoiding the processed foods as far as possible. Take fresh fruits, fresh food. And sugary foods, please avoid them. Next is chronic stress. Today, stress has become a way of life. I see youngsters today stressed for no reason. We need to relax. We need to understand that when stress builds up, it leads to a lot of imbalance in the microbiomes and causes a lot of problem in our gut. Lack of sleep. Today, people don't sleep. The blue screen addiction has created a lot of sleep disorders across the globe. So doctors today say that the lack of sleep is a major cause for people falling sick. I have a very strict regimen. After 9 o'clock, I don't see the blue screen. Neither I work on the system nor my mobile phone. At 10, I hit the bed. You must make it a very, very important point. No blue screen exposure 1 hour before you go to bed, whatever, no matter what time. But when you go to bed at 10, you should rise at 4 or 3 o'clock probably. That's your sleep time. And there's a bio clock inside your system. And at 10 o'clock, when you fall asleep, the organs start their functions, and each organ starts, rejuvenating and cleaning process starts. So you should never delay that. 4 is overcome the overuse of medications, antibiotics. Indians take a lot of. See, I find people here, the medicines are available over the counter. You can just go to the medical shop and ask for any medicine, they give it, except, of course, the sleeping tablets and Schedule D drugs, which are not given out to you unless it's prescribed by a doctor or medical physician. But other medicines, people just take and pop it like a pill. That's a problem. Antibiotics. A lot of people just take antibiotics without understanding what is the harm in doing so. Once you take an antibiotic, please be careful. The good bacteria in your gut and bad bacteria both are destroyed. Both. It doesn't differentiate. But good bacteria is very important for your gut health. That's why in our product also we have told that you when you're taking when you're on antibiotics, you can restart after 3 days or 4 days. You can pause and then restart, because when you take antibiotics and when you take the Cultriix, a probiotic, it kills the good bacteria and there's no effect of taking this. I think you leaders should emphasize, be knowledgeable about this point when you talk to people about this product. Next is dehydration is a major cause. I take a few sessions or classes on how to drink water. I learned this. I've got a few books on Dr. Emiroto's research on water therapy, water, where it is astonishing to understand that there is a way and method to drink water. Drinking water, there is a science to it. It's not just drinking water. And in my observation, 90% of the people do not know how to drink water. You should rather eat the water, not drink the water. That's again dehydration. So dehydration is another problem, because intake of water every 1 hour in limited quantities is very, very important to keep you hydrated. And what is the quantity that you should take, how you should take it, and all that is probably a very exhaustive session, and I can't take it. Probably if you permit, probably I can address your groups on that. How to keep yourself hydrated. Hydration is very important. Next is sedentary lifestyles. Today, we don't walk. So what I do, wherever there is an escalator and where there is 3 or 4 floors, I climb it and climb down. I don't use the escalators. I walk down. I several times purposely walk in my house from the kitchen. I walk. I wander a lot. I go out for an evening walk and a morning walk. So keep walking. Avoid sedentary lifestyles. If you're just sitting in a chair, get up for at least every 1 hour, just walk around for 5 minutes, then come back again and sit. Okay, now what are the sources of probiotics? One is your diet, as all of you know. Yes, people would ask, okay, what is so great about probiotics? Our diet provides probiotics, 100% yes. But what is the problem there? See, your diets contain probiotics. Just go back and see the milk that you buy today. It's all packeted milk. In Delhi, everywhere, in Coimbatore, every city, we are just getting packeted. And it's a pasteurized milk. It's already heated to a very high temperature, refrigerated, kept for so many days, and then it comes to you in a plastic bag, in a plastic pouch. Again, the plastic particles can enter the milk. That's what the scientific evidence has said. And prolonged use of this can also lead to cancers. Very simple. And this milk is not as good as the fresh milk. And when you even eat yogurt or curd, it only gives you 30% effect. It doesn't give you 100% effect. So when you talk about these yogurt, curd, kefir, everything is fermented food. And whatever diet you eat today is like processed food, fast foods, where the probiotic, the good bacteria is not there. So the third source of probiotic is the supplement. So why do we require a supplement today? That's what I'm talking, because we don't get this from our food or from yogurt or curd. So we need it as a supplement because we require it in certain quantities in our body. So every protein, every vitamin is required in certain proportions, including the microbiome, to retain its balance in the form of probiotics. So the supplements which is available over the counters are 3 forms. One is capsule form, liquid form, and powder form. But our product Cultriix is in a capsule form. And there is a unique reason for offering it in capsule form. I'll be talking about it in the product benefit rather than liquid or powdered form. So just keep this in mind, make a note. I'll address this question to you because you'll have a doubt why it is in a capsule form. And when you talk about selecting a probiotic, which is good for me. If you ask a question, how do I select a probiotic which is good for me or good for my health? There are two simple criteria that you need to look at. One is the number of strains of bacteria that it contains and the dosage. I'll be talking about strains in detail. I'll be explaining what is a strain. Just give me a moment. I'll be talking about what is a strain. Strain is a genetic variation of live bacteria. So it is a genetic variation or genetic modification of a live bacteria or a yeast. So simple as that. And this what you call bacteria or yeast is good for your gut health. Please keep that in mind. First is the number of strains, and our product contains 15 different varieties of strains, and no product contains as many as wide variety of 15 strains. That's the point I want you to understand here. In the market, maximum only 3 to 4 strains are there. I did a research on this also. So I would like you to emphasize on that. So is it effective? Very, very effective, and it's unique product. Number 2, dosage. What is recommended? Again, that depends on the condition, and there are certain conditions or restrictions in taking this probiotic, and you should consult a physician if you have any adverse conditions, pregnant women, for example, and there are certain medical conditions where you need to consult a physician before you consume this probiotic. Now, what are the benefits of probiotic? Coming straight to the benefits of probiotic. The first benefit is digestive issues. It fixes your digestive issues, reduces antibiotic associated disorders. So when you take antibiotics, as I said, disorders. One is the digestive issues can be like diarrhea, bloating of your stomach, which many Indians have. That is, you call as gastric problems, symptoms of irritable bowel syndromes. So the Indian foods, which are very spicy, oily, especially when taken after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the night, is a big culprit for all this. Bloating and gastric problems, symptoms of irritable bowel syndromes. So when you take your night food, keep it very light, keep it non-spicy, and as far as possible, it should contain no oil if possible. So this is my simple tip for you to, and when you do all this along with taking the probiotic, you will have 10x results on your health. I hope you appreciate what I'm telling you. So when you are on very, very, cautious about what you consume, I think this probiotic can really, really, have a very big impact on your well-being and health. Okay. Next is immunity. As I said, the immunity system, it enhances the body's natural immune system. And it stimulates immune cells, which, try to, prevent the environmental infection and avoid disease. This can fight this. This creates a defense system which can eliminate environmental infections and disease. The third benefit is vaginal and urinary health. So it maintains a healthy balance of bacteria inside the vagina to prevent recurrent issues. For example, when you take this probiotic, the vaginal pH is between 3.8 to 4.5. But when this pH balance is maintained between 3.8 and 4.5, it is a hostile to bacteria, because bacteria cannot survive in this harsh acidic condition. So I hope you understand how this probiotic acts on maintaining this particular thing. So this normally doctors call it as bacterial vaginosis. So they call it as a condition of bacterial vaginosis. This also can be avoided. Fourth is heart health. So heart and your gut are interrelated. So specific strains, as I said, specific strains like lactobacillus, which our product contains. Lactobacillus is a component as a major strain. This lactobacillus reduces inflammation. Again, inflammation causes lots of problems. I'll be talking about it also in a little bit later. If time permits, I'll cover about how inflammation can be a problem. This lactobacillus also lowers your LDL or bad cholesterol. So bad cholesterol is a basic cause for the coronary blocks and heart attacks. It regulates your BP. BP is again a silent killer. See, most of you will never monitor your BP, but I advise you to monitor your BP at least once in 6 months. Check your BP and see whether it is within the limits. In most of the cases, what happens is when you suddenly land up with certain symptoms to your doctor, when your doctor measures your BP, he is astonished to see that you have been suffering from this erratic BP condition for almost 1 or 2 years, and it has been silent. So when you land, he says that you have to be put on a very, very long medication for BP, and once you start it, it becomes a big problem for you in life. Next is cardiovascular health. It improves your cardiovascular health, particularly this lactobacillus. So please note this point. Next is 5 is improved skin health. So all of us want to look, young, look, very. We want to keep our skin healthy. Skin health is also very important. So it regulates the skin pH. pH is potency of hydrogen, or the what I said is the acidic alkaline balance. So when this pH of your skin is maintained, your skin is shiny, no wrinkles, and you look young, and your skin is very healthy because your skin breathes. And it's very important. If your skin health is there, toxins are removed through toxins from your body are removed through 3 sources. One is through sweat. That is, your skin has to breathe. Number 2 is through your urine, toxins are eliminated, and through your stool, toxins are eliminated. Third is suppressing the the growth of pathogens. It suppresses the growth of pathogens so that you don't get any problems in your skin. Next is weight management. All of us want to, keep our weights in control. So this gut microbiome is very important, and it influences the metabolism. Metabolism is a chemical, it's a set of life-sustaining chemical reaction. Our whole body is a chemical factory. So when this metabolism is a process of maintaining this chemical reaction in your body. Like, for example, your food is converted into energy, and it builds, tissues and eliminates waste. These are the functions of how your body, metabolic system works. All this is a part of metabolism. This metabolism and your appetite has a relationship. I'm coming to the weight. You might be wondering why I mentioned weight. So appetite is the hunger. So when you feel appetite, what you do is you eat more. When you eat more, you don't burn adequate calories because you don't do much work most of the times, and the extra calories accumulates as fat in your body and adds to your weight. This is how people add weight. So we should be very cautious about how much we eat, how many calories that we take every day. And to a very great extent, this, probiotic helps in controlling the appetite so that we don't overeat. You got the point? When you overeat, what happens? You add weight. So this is how probiotic can assist or help. But this doesn't mean that you take probiotic and then eat all junk foods and fast foods. So you must be very mindful of what you eat. Next is cognitive function. Probiotics influence cognitive functions, mood, and gut-brain axis. So I think there is a connection to, yes, mental well-being. So what happens as you, there is a mood gut brain axis. We call it as a mood gut brain axis. When there is a weakened gut brain axis, there is an emotional imbalance. What is emotions? Emotion is energy in motion. Emotion is energy in motion. When the imbalance in energy in motion is created, it induces the oxidative stress. The stress level goes up, and the stress is a major cause for all kinds of ailments. So just consult a doctor to understand how stress plays a role. So as you grow old, what happens? There is a process that this gut-brain, axis gets weakened. See, what happens as you grow old, you have to admit, right? Can I now, for example, run as fast as I was doing when I was 25 years old? Certainly not possible. Certainly not possible. But I can attempt it. But today I'm 65, so I can't do the things that I was doing when I was 25. This is a reality which first you should all admit. So as you get older, what happens? You need such supplements to promote your, cognitive functions, especially cognitive functions slowly depletes as you grow or as you age. You can see the scientific evidences in studies. See, for example, many people talk about Parkinson's disease, where people at old age forget to recognize even their own family members. At times they forget that they have taken their food. It's a very chronic condition. So in order not to fall into such categories, it's very important to protect our gut-brain axis. And as the many studies, scientific studies have shown that when you take 10 million CFU daily of probiotic, you are going to enjoy a very good gut-brain axis. But again, Cultriix contains how much, my dear friends? 20 billion CFUs. 20 billion, double. So again, that's the highlight of Cultriix here. I want you to make a note of it, underline that here. Right. Now, disease. Oh, again, I'm coming to the disease to reiterate a small point. How many of you heard about reset button? Reset. What is reset? See, for example, when something happens to your computer, there is a reset button given. What is the reset? When you press the reset button, your system returns to its original default manufactured stage. Correct? Great. So this reset button is very important to restore you back to the condition. Do we have a reset button? Can anyone tell me, is it your eyes, nose, heart? Do we have a reset button? Anyone in the chat window? Yes, no?
Dr. Krishna,
Yeah.
can you check my WhatsApp message to you? Sorry. Apologies.
Yeah, sure.
Apologies for interrupting.
Just give me a moment, ma'am. I'll do it. Okay, thank you. So how many minutes can I go? Because I run out of time. So how many minutes can I continue here?
No, you can go ahead with all your topics, sir. Just
I'll compress it. Yeah, I'll compress it.
Compress it. That's exactly.
Thank you. Sorry that I overshoot the time because I get involved so much. That's my problem.
Much of information you're giving us. It is so amazing. Yeah. It's just that we need to make sure the recording is within certain time frame.
Yes. So the reset button again is something that is not there with us. But there is a vagus nerve about which all of you should understand. This vagus nerve I should talk about. We have it in our human system, and it has a built-in neural reset button. the neural reset button, vagus nerve. You can check on this on Google and learn more about it. So this controls our parasympathetic nervous system. So parasympathetic nervous system is a calm switch. When I say calm switch, it helps you stay calm. And it's a biological balance. It's a pedal that puts a brake on you when and shifts your body out of stress. So parasympathetic nervous system uh, lowers your heart rate as well as BP. Now this how to activate this parasympathetic nerve is very important. You can do it through breathing exercise, pranayama, which is a beautiful Indian system, which I do every morning. And humming is another technique, cold exposure. So I'm giving you a little bit of information because I did an extensive research on all this. I have been practicing this. So the parasympathetic nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system always talks about fight or flight. When your sympathetic nervous system is activated, you're in stress mode. You either fight or you leave the situation. So from converting to fight or flight mode to parasympathetic mode, this particular, what you call, this vagus nerve is activated by regular intake of probiotic. That's the point I want you to make, but I want you to talk about how vagus nerve is important because I spoke about stress. That's why, sorry, Vijaya ma'am, I took a little bit because I need to explain. People should not have vague questions. Okay, you spoke about stress. You never told us why it's important. What is vagus nerve? What is parasympathetic? What is sympathetic? Flight and flight mode. Very important. I can do a separate class on stress. Very, very important. See, cortisol is very important, and cortisol is very important. It helps you. It's a part of vagus nerve, and trillions of microbes in your digestive tract communicate with your brain via the vagus nerve immune system. So, to promote this communication, or what you call probiotic, is a very important catalyst. So here, what happens is it produces neurotransmitters. This vagus nerve promotes neurotransmitters. Serotonin and dopamine is created. So imbalanced gut can drive inflammation and lot of can create disorders. So I'll quickly wrap up with the why Cultriix, which is the last part of my topic. So the Cultriix is a high potency with 20 billion CFUs. It carries 20 billion CFUs and it delivers 20 billion. CFU stands for colony forming units per serving. So for normal health and immune conditions, clinical benchmark is only 1 billion CFU to 10 billion CFUs. Clinical benchmark research says you can take 1 billion to 10 billion, which is more than enough. But we are taking 20 billion. That's one thing. And that too with diverse multi-strains. As I said, our product contains 15 strains, whereas in most of the products in the market contain only 3 to 4 strains. Correct. Second is, we have, it induces prebiotic inulin. You can see the 16th, you can see the label. If it is there, I can show that also. No, that label, 16th inulin. I don't have the picture of, I don't have the picture of that product. Okay, anyway, you can see the label, all the 15, strains are mentioned. Along with inulin, you will find it as a 16th component. You can check the label. It's a fermentable prebiotic fiber, which is served as food for the probiotic bacteria. So for the live culture strain to survive, to multiply, and effectively colonize in your digestive tract, that is, when you take the probiotic or Cultriix, the live culture should survive, multiply, and effectively colonize your digestive in your digestive tract. So that it can fight against external pathogens. So that is the role of inulin in our product. Then very important is delayed release design. So what is delayed release design is, when you take this probiotic, you know that your stomach contains acid, which is highly concentrated. So this can damage the particular, the strain of probiotic before it reaches your gut. So what happens? Our technology contains a delayed release design. The capsule is made in several layers so that it doesn't get dissolved in the first instance, and it reaches your gut safely, and the microbiomes are released there. That's the big advantage of the what you call Cultriix. It's a fantastic technology. There are three functions for the probiotic. One is, it breaks down the complex carbohydrates that we take, and primarily it's essential for vitamins. It produces essential vitamins, especially vitamin K, and it regulates metabolism, and it what you call trains the immune system of your body. So these are all the benefits, and this is all I have today to share with you. But I have a lot more to talk. But for the paucity of time, I'm stopping right here for any questions that you might have. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Krishnakumar. I think this session has been really invaluable, and we would have to invite you once again, Dr. Kumar, because I think the crowd can't have enough of you, and they all want to benefit from the knowledge that you have, and all of us have learned a lot of things that you shared today. But we are hungry for much more. So whenever it's convenient for you, we definitely would love to invite you again. But I am sure all the people, because we are into this wellness industry now, so they've got a lot of notes. They have got a lot of information today, which they will share with their clients. However, we will stop here for 5 minutes for any questions that if somebody has to answer those questions.
Yeah. I see a few hands raising up. You can permit them to.
Yeah. We can go to Sandeep Vats.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and especially Doctor. It's like it was a wonderful presentation, and probably that has changed the perspective also for me as well as the larger audience. So, because of paucity of time, as Deepshika mentioned, we would like to understand more about this in future presentations. I have one quick question before, because when we go to the customers, the potential customers, to share the benefit of our product, Cultriix, what is the difference? I mean, our near competitor, for example, Simply Probiotic by, I think, the competition. So, in terms of the CFUs and strains you mentioned, so, I mean, if we have to do a comparison, if some customer asks for.
So, Dr. Sandeep, yes, we have done a comparison sheet with our competition, which normally we don't share in an open forum just to show respect to our competition. But yes, there are a few things, as Doctor mentioned during the session, is about the CFU count and also the number of strains that are present in our probiotic, which kind of puts it apart. But we have done a competitive analysis of many other products which are available in India. And if you want that, we can share that with you one-on-one. Sorry, Doctor, I wanted to take that question.
Yeah, correct. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Prabha, quickly moving on to you. You're on mute, Prabha.
Yeah, hi. Yeah. Hi, Doctor.
Hi.
First of all, thank you for the information, and I'm really overwhelmed with the information which you have shared in detail, which actually gives us a lot of answers for the question which actually was going around the mind. My one question is this: a person who's an antidepressant, can they take this probiotic at the same time?
No, I didn't get that word. Can you please come back again, Prabha? A person under?
Antidepressant. If somebody is consuming antidepressant, like somebody suffering from insomnia.
Okay, you're talking about antidepressant. Okay,
yeah.
That word I didn't hear it properly. Antidepressant. Okay. Can they continue with probiotic?
Yeah.
So my advice would be when they are taking antidepressants, probably they should consult a doctor before they can take this probiotic. Or they should pause till they complete that course of antidepressant and then come out of it. See, when that person is taking antidepressant, that person is suffering from sleep disorder. Am I right?
Yes.
So depressant is given to a person who is suffering from stress. So I can take a lot of, I can even personally counsel that person and help her or him come out of the stress completely. And once you fall susceptible to antidepressants, I think you're doing a lot of damage, which cannot be undone later. So sleep is something which has to, come, and there are certain habits that we need to change. Simple. I have helped hundreds of people who had such sleep disorders, falling themselves a prey to, sleeping pills, sleeping doses. No, never, never. Sleep is something natural. Do cats and dogs at home take any sleeping depressants? No, they sleep, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking you just a question. Like, there's a lot to learn from these systems, and I can help that person. And it's advisable to consult a doctor because we do not know. The person also might be taking some other drugs apart from antidepressant, because it cannot be just given like that. The doctor would also prescribe a course of other medicines. So when they are on medication, they have to be very cautious, because even if they take this, no harm. But as I said, they will not get any benefit because it kills the good bacteria and bad bacteria. Simple.
Perfect.
Prabha, yeah.
That's very one thing, Dr. Krishnakumar, Vijay Madam, I just want to add one more point to what Mr. Kumar has told. See, he was talking about vagus nerve. Our important organ in our human system, the guts, the heart, and the brain. And this vagus nerve, which, acts as a transmitter between the guts, heart, and the brain. So this Cultriix, which is going to play a very important role, it is not only going to keep the gut healthy. When the gut is kept healthy, then through this vagus nerve, the function of the heart and the brain will also be healthy. So the kind of problems that we encounter from the brain or heart or the gut can be, totally eliminated by consuming this Cultriix. Am I correct, doctor?
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that insight. We will take the last two questions. I can see Parminder. So please go ahead, please.
ਹੈਲੋ एवरीवन, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੋ? ਮੇਰਾ ਇੱਕ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੈ ਦੀਪਸ਼ਿਕਾ ਜੀ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਰਟ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਯੂਰਿਕ ਐਸਿਡ ਵੱਧਦਾ ਵਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥਾਇਰਾਇਡ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ, ਡਾਇਬਟੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਲਟ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੇਸ਼ੈਂਟ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਟੰਟ ਪਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਵਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਇਬਟੀਜ਼ ਹੈ, ਥਾਇਰਾਇਡ ਹੈ, ਯੂਰਿਕ ਐਸਿਡ ਹੈ, RA ਫੈਕਟਰ ਹੈ, ਲੀਵਰ ਦੇ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਨੇ, SGOT PT ਵੱਧਦੇ ਨੇ, ਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਫੈਕਟ ਕਰੇਗਾ? ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ हैं, suggest कर सकते हैं?
Parminder, thank you for that question, and it's a very valid question, और उसका जवाब अभी डॉक्टर साहब ने दिया. So वो यही कह रहे हैं कि आप जब कोई मेडिसिन ले रहे हो, जब आप कोई क्रिटिकल इलनेस के अगेंस्ट आप मेडिसिन ले रहे हो, एंटीबायोटिक टाइप के मेडिसिन आप ले रहे हो, इट्स ऑलवेज एडवाइजेबल कि आप अपने डॉक्टर से एडवाइस लो बिफोर यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग प्रोबायोटिक्स. इसको लेने से कोई हार्म तो नहीं होगा, दैट इज फॉर श्योर, बट उसका बेनिफिट मिल पाएगा कि नहीं उसके लिए, बिकॉज द अदर मेडिकेशन दैट यू आर टेकिंग, योर पेशेंट इज टेकिंग, that we have to understand. So whenever somebody is under some critical medication like that, we always advise those patients to take advice from their personal doctor on if they should take this product or not. Doctor, am I right?
You're correct. You're correct. If I may add one more thing to what Parminder asked me, like if my understanding is right, see, this is not a medicine. Please note that point.
Yes.
So you're not supposed to prescribe.
मेरे mother-in-law को
one second. Let me just complete it. If you can't probably understand English, maybe I'll request someone to translate Deepshika.
No, she understands, but yeah, she likes to speak in her language. She does understand.
Right. Thank you so much. See, Parminder, this is not a medicine. we are not supposed to prescribe. We are not entitled to prescribe anything. We are not selling medicine. This is only a supplement, a food supplement. And taking this is not going to in any way impact your health negatively, 100%. No. But you should understand, like Deepshika rightly said, when you are on certain medications for what you call thyroid disorders, PCOD disorders, other kind of disorders that you may suffer from, uh, the uh, the, the probably the probiotic may not taking this probiotic may not help you, because your the drugs that you take will kill the good bacteria which you infuse through probiotic. So it's waste, right? You're taking something, but you're not going to get any benefit out of it. So it's always better to consult a doctor and ask him, and he's the right person to advise whether you can continue probiotics along with your medication. As simple as that. So you should be very careful when you talk about this to any customer or client. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, doctor. And Parminder, some doctors, after they read about the product and about the benefits, they kind of time it differently. Let's say वो चाहते हैं कि आपका gut बेहतर हो, तो let's say आप कोई critical medicine ले रहे हो, तो उसका लेने का time और probiotic लेने का time में वो लोग gap करवा देते हैं ताकि उसकी benefit मिल सके. But it always depends on body to body, and it also depends on the kind of doses they are taking, on what products they are taking. So हमेशा डॉक्टर को कंसल्ट करना ही हमारा एडवाइस रहेगा कि आप अपने डॉक्टर से एडवाइस ले लो. हार्म तो कभी नहीं करता ये, जैसे कि अभी डॉक्टर साहब ने बताया, इट्स अ फूड सप्लीमेंट. बट इसका बेनिफिट मैक्सिमम कैसे लिया जाए, कैसे लेने से इसका बेनिफिट हमें मिल सकता है, वो डॉक्टर को कंसल्ट करने से हमेशा बेहतर होगा. ओके,
बिकॉज मेरे मम्मा के, आपको पता होगा 2024 में स्टंट डला था, तो मेरे मम्मा ने अभी रिसेंटली 1 महीना पहले अपने डॉक्टर से कंसल्ट किया था. उन्होंने इसके बारे में पूछा था जब प्रोबायोटिक्स था मेरे पास आया इंडिया में. मैंने उनको भेजा कि मम्मा ये आप साथ में लेके जाना, नोनी और प्रोबायोटिक्स. तो उन्होंने नोनी के लिए बोला कि आप नोनी नहीं ले सकते, बट आप प्रोबायोटिक्स ले सकते हो. तो मेरे मम्मा ने, जो उनका डेली DSR चलता था, सुबह मॉर्निंग एम्प्टी स्टमक चलता था, उनका वो बंद हो गया. और मेरे मम्मा बिल्कुल ब्लोटिंग नहीं फील करते, कभी भी कुछ नहीं फील करते, और सब कुछ खा पी रहे हैं. और उनके डॉक्टर, रिसेंटली हम परसों गए हैं, और उनके डॉक्टर ने बोला कि आपकी जो एसिडिटी की प्रॉब्लम, ब्लोटिंग की प्रॉब्लम, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है वो बिल्कुल ठीक है. आपका BP मतलब कि अप जाने की बजाय अब नॉर्मल होने लगा. कि आपने क्या अपनी डाइट में सुधार किया? तो मम्मा ने बोला कि नहीं, जो आपको हमने वो मेडिसिन बताई थी उसकी वजह से हमारा गट क्लीन होने लग गया और हमारा BP सब कुछ सेट होने लग गया.
Thank you. I think it's a great point, Parminder. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, sharing the query, and also sharing your experience of your own mother-in-law. Thank you. We're moving on to the last question, Sasha, to you.
Hi, thank you, Dr. Krishnakumar, for sharing the wealth of knowledge.
Thank you.
I have a question on behalf of the mothers or parents here. I understand this is not a medicine and this is not something that we can prescribe, but as a supplement, can we give this to the children? And this is not something that maybe we can publish openly, but for our personal use as mentors, is it something that we can maybe break down the dosage and give it to our children?
Yes, that's a valid question. Maybe you can reduce the dosage and probably give it to the children also, because introducing probiotics early on, when their immune system is really good, will fortify it and build up further. See, there are two ways. Like one is allowing your system to deteriorate it, and then building up something is a Herculean task. But when your system is good, you can fortify it so that you run long with a lot of health.
True. Thank you so much, doctor. We are going back equipped, very well equipped as well.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So wellness is the answer for that, not health.
Thank you.
When you give it to the children.
Okay, thank you so much, Sasha, for the good question, and thank you, doctor, for your valuable time. I think whatever
it's
you
my
shared
privilege
has been...
and pleasure, Deepshika.
Thank you. For everyone else, if you have any further questions, kindly drop it in the chat, and we will speak to the doc and we'll come back to you 101. And I will now request Neha to quickly get into the product costing of this product and if there are any promotions. So over to you, Neha.
Hey everyone, so we already heard about
Cultriix a lot from Doctor and Deepshika. So now it's about the pricing and other benefits with Cultriix. So when it's about pricing, the retail price for this product is 4,999, right? And if you see the preferred discount, if you are the brand partner, you are getting other benefits with this as well, which is preferred discount. After preferred, it will be 4,249, and if you'll get wholesale benefit, it will be 3,499. You're getting 20 PVs. PV is point value given to any of the product. Retail profit, if you see the whole retail profit, it will be 1,500 rupees. Other than this, we have more benefits going on, more promotions going on with Cultriix. Promotions are already started. It started with the launch soft launch of PartnerCo in India on June 26th, and it's till 31st July. So if you buy one Cultriix and start a 6-month auto ship, what you'll get is you'll get one Cultriix at ₹1 with your 6th month order, right? So this is other than auto ship benefits. Auto ship benefits is 15% already. So if you'll order on auto ship for 6 months, with 6-month order, you're getting one Cultriix. Other offers are on purchase of 5. What you will get on purchase of 5, you'll get a 2,500 wallet credit in next month. So 2,500 will come as a credit in your wallet. Plus with that, you will also get lifestyle rewards. We have lifestyle credits in PartnerCo, which are beneficial to go to the foreign trips or events. So you are getting 1,500 points also, 1,500 LCs also. On purchase of 10 packs, you are getting 5,500 wallet credit plus 2,500 LCs. On purchase of 20, now you're getting amazing 12,000 rupees credit in your with your next month plus 5,000 LCs. It's a big offer. Other than that, we have also created for bulk buyers pack of 50. Which is already on a very good offer, which is retail 2,17,430, which is again a very beneficial one. You're getting 800 worth PV in this, and the total amount which you will pay on this, if you are our brand partner, it will be 1,52,200. So it's a good offer on a bulk buying. So these are different SKUs. You can check this with your brand partners as well, so that you can order accordingly. Different SKU given to different packs. Like for one, code is 1300129, then 6669, 6668, 6667, and 666, 4 times 6. So these are the SKUs, and you can see the MRP and other benefits. This is already available with all your brand partners, so you can ask them about the offers. So this is the special offer we are running on Cultriix. It's already started and we are getting very good response. This offer is till 31st July only. So you are getting very good credit in your wallet. Plus with that, you are getting LCs as well. So don't miss the offer. It's already in WhatsApp groups. It's already on your channel as well. So don't miss it. It is amazing offer for Cultriix, the best product which doctor has already told you, and you are getting that in offers too as a soft launch promo.
Thank you so much, Neha. I think these are wonderful launch offers, and these are limited for limited time. So please ensure that you take advantage of these special offers that are designed for the India soft launch, and you take advantage of this fabulous product and also the special pricing and promos that are designed for you to get maximum benefit. With that, we come to an end of today's session, and I would once again like to thank Dr. Krishnakumar for being a part of our session and sharing his knowledge to everybody on this call. And I also want to mention Vijaya Perumal at this point for getting us introduced to Dr. Kumar. So thank you, Vijaya, for that introduction, and he has proven to be really beneficial for our community, and we would love to invite him once again. Thank you once again to everyone in this call for making time to attend this call. We have taken your questions. If there are any questions which are not answered, we'll get back to you one-on-one and we will answer the questions. The promos are already shared in the WhatsApp groups that we have, but we will be sharing it once again. Thank you once again, everyone. Have a good day.
Dibiksha madam, one small request,
Yes.
if you permit me. See, Dr. Kumar has got abundant knowledge. The training of the human system, he has got a lot of insights and points. We should continue his lecture presentation at least once in 50.
Yes, I have already mentioned that we'll be requesting his time for another sessions. So we will do that as per his convenience of time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you. Good day.